Good afternoon, and welcome back to the Crab Tribe. It's been a while, and I want to share yet another combo that I've been using for a while. And this is the thumbnail, and this is kind of the whole video here. No surprises. It involves the Mind Over Matter and Taco Bell. And I want to do this because actually the One Ring, which has been spoiled from the Lord of the Rings set upcoming, is yet another way to do this. And you're just going to draw all the cards you want and win by mill or an alt win condition. So if you're confused what I'm talking about, what's depicted here, allow me to explain. You have these two pieces, the Mind Over Matter and the Temple Bell, which sometimes I like to call the Taco Bell, because I think that would be a cool secret layer altar of it. But what we do here is we activate the Temple Bell and each player draws a card. And then you can use the Mind Over Matter now to discard a card, and you can even use the one you just drew, doesn't matter, to untap the Temple Bell. And then you can repeat that as many times as you like, and you'll probably draw all your win conditions. And you can use this like a mill strategy, because as long as your library has more cards in it than your opponents will run out of cards first and then lose. But if you want to win by drawing all the cards in your library, you can include the Laboratory Maniac or Jace the Wielder of Mysteries, because both of those say, as an alternate win condition, if you would draw a card while your library has no cards in it, you win the game instead of losing. So that's basically the whole idea. And just for some commanders, if you are playing Commander, which I recommend, it's pretty fun. The first commander there that I have, that's my commander. The deck that I use this combo with is Xyris, the Withering Storm, because whenever your opponents are drawing cards with the Taco Bell, you are also making snakes, so it is kind of a big token engine, and you can use those tokens as sacrifices or different synergies there. So that's pretty fun. Arcanus is another option for the Taco Bell, because he draws you 3 cards, which is pretty better. But it's also a creature, so it can die. And really, there's a lot of tap draw cards. There's like Quain and a lot of looters. So a lot of options and backups you could use. And then Niv Mizzet, the Fire Mind. He also has a tap draw card, free tap draw card ability. And he also has when you draw a card, you can do 1 damage to any target. So as you're drawing all those cards in your library, you can then kill someone, presuming you have, more than 40 cards in your deck. And there's another Niv Mizzet, the Param, and he has the same ability, but doesn't have the draw ability, so this one's a little better. And the last one there, I won't try to pronounce, but she has a tap ability which lets you gain control of something, and then when she becomes untapped, you destroy that creature. So you can untap it with the Mind Over Matter. So that's a pretty fun thing you could do, just kill everything on the map. Assuming you have a big hand size in a draw deck, that's pretty fun. And here are some spicy synergy cards that you could include. First one there, the Folio of Fancies. You can just mill your opponents faster, because you can, let's say, you can do it, I don't know, half as many times, the activations of Temple Bell, and then use the third ability there, Folio Fancies, where your opponents will take the number of cards from the top of their library equal to their hand size and mill that many. So that the thing with this combo, which is kind of a big downside, is as you are drawing cards, they are drawing cards. So this is not an infinite combo. And because they are drawing cards, they can draw cards to interrupt you. They can use the cards they're drawing to, end your fun and destroy either the Mind Over Matter or Temple Bell. And that would be sad. They could just play an in the turn spell. They could use a stifle or something along those lines. So to prevent that, you want to use Folio to speed up the mill. And then Smothering Tithe, you'll obviously get a lot of treasure from this with this combo. Second Corrosion is another mill strategy to speed up your milling. and you could also use like Sphinx's Tutelage. Underworld Dreams is a Punisher in black for drawing, and if you're able to include black, that's a good option. But the main reason I'm trying to put this video together is because the One Ring has been spoiled. It has been revealed. The forces of Mordor have their weapon unveiled, and it is 100% better than the Temple Bell because it has the same effect, but it is faster because you draw and you tap it, you draw one, you tap it again, you draw two and three and four and so on. So you'll draw into Labman or Jace much faster. And it also, for just costing one more mana, it has a one-turn protection, and it's indestructible, so it won't be removed as easily. So yeah, I'm just excited to upgrade my deck with the One Ring eventually, and just want to share that. So let me know what you think. What are your thoughts or concerns, and what cards you would use with this? Have a good one, guys. That's all I got to share today. Thank you.